finding any comfortable seat, letting the eyes close, and taking a few longer breaths. And then bringing the hands together at the center of the chest. And breathing in slowly. Releasing the hands, open the eyes, and go ahead and put it on your playlist if you're using one. And then we're going to meet hanging in Uttanasana, standing forward fold at the front of the mat. So since it's our first forward fold of the day, please feel free to have a nice bend in the knees so that the hamstrings can wake up slowly. Hold opposite elbows. Let the head dangle. Let the spine slowly lengthen between each vertebrae. Taking the time to tune into your long, smooth breath and trying to maintain it together as we practice. Light bend in the knees, releasing the hands. Slowly roll the spine all the way up to stand. From standing, go ahead and bring the feet to regular distance for your Tadasana, arms at the sides. Inhale up the arms all the way up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthens at the gaze. Exhale, step the right foot, then the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide through into cobra pose. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. At the end of the exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and hop or step lightly between the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot, then the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through cat plank pose into upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip up towards the ceiling. Inhale, step the foot forward into lunge pose. And slide the fingers forward, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, floating back, warrior one. Inhale, extend the right leg and turn the right toes in until the feet are parallel to the side of the mat. Exhale, bend down into the left knee into Skandasana at the back edge of the mat. Right toes pop up. Left hand down, right arm side, bending overhead. Gaze over the left shoulder and pivot around into low lunge pose. Inhale, lift the left leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, step the foot forward to lunge. Slide the fingers forward, float the right leg up. Exhale, float back, warrior one. Inhale, extend the left leg. Turn the left toes in till the feet are parallel to the side of the room. Exhale, bending down into the right knee, into Skandasana, left toes up. Right hand down, left arm up and over the ear into the side bend. Gazing over the right shoulder, pivoting around into low lunge pose. Stepping back, downward facing up. Inhale, roll through cat plank pose into upward facing. Exhale, downward facing up. Inhale here together. And then exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward and step or hop lightly between the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Press into the feet, inhale, swoop the arms wide and all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, hook the thumbs, lift the arms up and arch up. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands behind you, interlace, extend the fists to fold. Inhale, the hands down, gaze forward, step the right foot back to lunge. Exhale, lift the left leg all the way up and back. Inhale, bend the knee, open. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose and the nose to the knee. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow to twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the knee to the right armpit and then step outside the hands. Lower the right knee down to the ground, maybe place padding underneath it, come onto the fingertips, sink the hips and lift the chest. Exhale, shift back, lift the left toes, drop the head and fold. Inhale, shifting forward, bend the knee, lift the chest. Exhale, shifting back, extend the leg, drop the head. And inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back to stay. Extending the leg, having the toes flexed and on, hands on blocks or the floor or a chair. Walk the hands out, drop the head and fold. Feel the movement of the breath flowing through the nose. The cool wind of air on the inhale, the slightly warmer one on the exhale. As you inhale, gazing forward, bending into the left knee and shifting forward once again. Options here, you can lower the elbows down onto the floor or blocks. Let the head drop down. You can make it slightly more active by twisting the left arm up, reaching back for the right foot and pulling the heel in. You could always do that up on the right hand instead of down on the elbow. So just finding a version and allowing the hips to open from here. You got a hold of the back foot, letting that release down. Everyone walking up onto the hands, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. As you inhale, twist the left arm up. Exhale, slide the left fingers forward into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, using any support under the left hand that you like. Option here to bend the right knee and catch a hold of that foot coming into a slight back bend. Regular Ardha Chandrasana if you're in the variation. And then exhale, floating back, warrior two. Pausing in your warrior two, rolling the shoulders back, softening the gaze over the middle fingers. Inhale, extend the left leg. Turn the left toes in until the feet are parallel to the side of the mat. Press down on the hips, inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, folding forward, hands to blocks of the floor as you let the head drop. So you've got walking the hands back so that the fingertips are in line with the toe tips, letting the head shake out. Feeling those cool and warm winds of the breath through the nose. Inhale, lift the chest halfway forward. Exhale, walk the hands to the back of the mat into a low lunge pose. Plant the left hand down to the ground, roll to the left side in Vashisthasana side plank pose. Lift the hips high. Step the ball of the right foot behind you, pull on the floor with the ball of the foot to lift the hips and reach the right arm overhead into the back bend. Navel in, spiral to one-legged downward facing dog with the right leg lifted high. Exhale, release the foot down to the ground. Inhale here. And then at the end of the exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and hop or step lightly between the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, hook the thumbs, stand up, straighten the legs, and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands behind you, interlace, extend to fold. Inhale, hands down to the ground, gaze forward, left foot back to lunge. Exhale, right leg lifting all the way up and back in the air behind you. Bend the knee, open the hip up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose and the nose to the knee. Inhale, lifting. Exhale to the left elbow to twist. Inhale, lifting. Exhale to the right armpit and then step outside the hand. Lower the left knee down. Take a moment to pad the knee if that helps. Come onto the fingertips, lift the chest up. Exhale, shifting back, extend the leg, drop the head. Inhale, shifting forward, lift the chest. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back to stay. Again, grabbing blocks can be helpful. Walking the hands out. Drop the head and fold. Letting the awareness settle into not only the breath in the nose, but the breath moving throughout the body. The back body, the chest and side ribs, the belly. Inhale, gazing forward, start to bend into the right knee. And setting up for the same variation you took on the other side, either lowering elbows down to blocks or the floor and letting the head drop, or taking that twist where you reach back to catch a hold of the left foot. And then go ahead and release that foot to the floor if you had it up. Everyone walking up onto the hands. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. And then on inhale, twist the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, send the right fingers forward, coming out into your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Option to bend the left knee, reach back and catch a hold of the foot. Regular Ardha Chandrasana if you took the variation, and then floating back, warrior two pose. Inhale, extend the right leg, arms up, gaze up, turn the right toes in. Exhale, fold forward between the legs, but just briefly. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway and walking all the way around into lunge, facing the front of the room. Planting the right hand down, roll to the right side into Vashisthasana, side plank pose. The ball of the left foot behind you, pull on the floor, lift the hips, reach with the left arm. Navel in, spiral to one-legged downward facing dog, left leg lifted high, inhale. Exhale, 2 feet to the floor. Inhale here, and then at the end of the exhale, stepping or jumping to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs, stand up, straighten the legs and arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. Good. Standing on the right leg, bring the left knee into the chest. And then wrap the left leg around the right leg once or twice into eagle. Right arm on top of the left arm into a hug or eagle arms. Keeping the arms, unravel the left knee up into the chest. Still keeping the arms tilting forward into warrior three. Feel like your arms are trying to spring apart wide to allow the shoulder blades to settle on the back and the collarbones to broaden. Exhale, landing back into warrior one legs. Inhale, extend the right leg, open the arms wide. Exhale, bring the hands behind you to hold opposite elbows or reverse prayer. Lift the chest. And then fold forward over the right leg. Of course, if it feels better for the hands to be on a chair or on the floor or on blocks, feel free. Pressing into the feet, lift the chest all the way up. Bend into the right knee to bring the left knee up into the chest. And then exhale, spiral it behind the right leg all the way down to sit. Right arm back, inhale, left arm lifts up tall. Exhale, taking the twist to the right. Inhale, facing forward. Exhale, counter twist to the left. Inhale, facing forward. Crossing the right ankle over the left knee for ankle to knee, either the upright version or stacking the ankles for the forward folding version. Finding a place that opens up for your hip, and then breathing here. Gazing forward, coming all the way back up to sit, lifting the legs up into Navasana. And then coming all the way up to stand, either giving yourself a little press with the hands for boosters, or coming all the way up, hands free. Nice. Good. Then setting up for the other side, standing on the left leg, wrapping the right leg around once or twice. Once the legs are established, giving yourself a hug with the left arm on top, or coming into Garudasana arms. Unravel the right knee up into the chest, and then extending the leg back into Warrior 3. Exhale, Warrior 1 legs. Inhale, extend the left leg and open the arms wide. Exhale the arms back, get into reverse prayer or opposite elbows. And then folding over the left leg. Still feeling that wind of breath through the nose. And how it moves through the whole body. Pressing into the feet, lift the chest all the way up. Bend into the left knee to bring the right knee back up into the chest. And then spiraling the right leg behind the left leg, coming all the way down to sit. Left arm back, right arm lifts tall. Exhale, twisting to the left. And returning to face forward. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Inhale, facing forward, settling into your ankle to knee, so leaning back into the hands, crossing the ankle over the right knee, lifting the chest, or working on the stacks version and folding forward. open wide out to the side. Here's where your chair or blocks or firm cushion can come in handy, pulling it in front of you. As we fold forward between the legs, you can rest on the chair, on blocks, underneath the forehead, or have anything else to support you, including the floor itself. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, slowly walking all the way back up. Take a hold of the inner knees to draw the knees up into the chest. And you can use your blanket to create a pillow now at the back edge of the mat as you set up for Shavasana, making sure the music that you want on, the lights are on how you like, and then taking your time and reclining back into your Shavasana. And beginning to breathe a little bit more deeply. And inhale, extend the arms along the floor overhead, reaching long from the fingers to the toes, and release. Bending the knees. to the right side. Just the forehead to the floor, connecting the third eye to the earth. And then slowly coming all the way up to sit. And the hands together at the center of the chest. And breathing in slowly. Namaste.